Welcome, boys and girls, to the scariest video compilation.
Apparently we're checking out some of the scariest ones ever filmed. I think some of this might be cat, but everyone lock in, strap in, put your headphones on, and let's do some detective work together.
On March 2nd of 2025, a woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment, unaware that she would film something very unsettling while moving in. Ever since getting the keys to the place, she's been documenting her entire moving in process. But then one day, while making a video,
creepy home.
she records this.
I'm just saying already, it's a creepy home. Even without any heebie-jeebie stuff going on. No disrespect, congratulations on your new home. It just happens to be very creepy. Go ahead. Go ahead, hit it, Jeanette. Oh.
Can I help you?
We're friends, he said.
No, I don't
He said, you know me, we're friends.
Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Wait. Okay. What? Innocent till proven guilty. I'm just kidding. How did he even get in there? Did she not lock her door? Look, I don't want to put blame on Jeanette. She seems like a fine, lovely lady. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but look, when she runs away, when she starts to run away, this door just opens. Look.
Please get out of my apartment.
You see that? That's weird. That's more weird than the dude being in there at all. Why is no one talking about that? That guy definitely works at Best Buy, by the way. I've for sure seen him before.
Doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it.
What is that?
She didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
I mean, it does seem like a really old house. Maybe like if you stomp in the house, the door opens. I don't know, some houses have like weird quirks like that, but I've never heard of that one before.
Now, thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later.
Wait, hold on. There's more? That seems very awfully suspicious to me. That like two things happen back to back. But I guess if your house is haunted, your house is haunted. Like things are gonna happen back to back if it is true.
As she writes, I have no words to explain this. While trying to record a cute video with her cat, this happens.
Of course she's recording too. I think I'm a hater. Whoa, what was that? Okay, she's out. She's out. Is anyone even in there? What if that was just outside? Where's she going? Where's she going? Nah, she's not getting the cat. Leave the cat, are you serious? Brother. There's no way. Okay, she got pepper spray, that's good. What happened? What happened? Replay. What happened? Nothing happened. The bed? Whoa! Okay, that might have given me the chills. What is that? How does that happen?
as it seemed.
Okay, the thing is, I find it awfully suspicious that she just so happened to be recording in both of these instances. And who in their right mind picks up their phone in times of like panic? Like if someone breaks in your house and you're recording a video, you're not gonna go pick up the phone and run around with it and film everything like it's a vlog. Hey sisters, look at this guy that broke into my house. He's trying to kill, like no, you don't, like no one does that. So it is very suspicious to me that in both cases he's literally vlogging the experience. However, that I definitely cannot explain. How are there, what is that even called? Like handprint marks going into her Tempur-Pedic bed? But it's not even handprint marks, it's just like lines. How do you even fake that? That's one thing that I don't really, I can't explain. I don't know though. How would you ever even do that? I mean, maybe a piece of glass, but even still, like, hold on, okay, let's watch. All right, I gotta stop dissecting and let's hear the guy out.
The intruder wasn't the only presence inside her apartment.
Like, what is that?
On her bed, this happens. An indentation begins to form, as if someone had gone on the mattress. But then another imprint begins to emerge, causing Jeanette to freak out.
How is that possible?
Understandably, she scurries over to another corner of the room while trying her best to remain calm. From here, we can barely see the indents, but looking closely, either a black speck or something like it appears on the bed. Terrified by this, and more so by the person outside her door, she calls the police and spends the night at her neighbor's. And yes, her cat also came along. Now, while police did find the intruder who ran away, they have no explanation for what occurred in this video. However, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this has happened.
Wait. They caught the intruder. That is like kind of proof. This is the first time in like any of these videos that I've done that there's like proof that at least it was partially real. Because if you get the police involved and they actually catch the intruder, it must be real. You wouldn't call the police if it was staged. Also, if you see me like looking back or looking to my left monitor, it's because I'm checking to see if anyone's behind me. Because doing these videos really freaks me out. I'm just saying. So if that happens, it's not a tick that I have. It's like I'm genuinely scared and looking behind me because I hate it. I have like a tingly sensation. Anyway, apparently there's more. How? 30 minutes later after hiding in the kitchen.
He was right there.
Jeanette's friend saw a man in her room.
Against the wall like this. No.
Bro.
Tell me how I saw someone.
She's got to move out.
Given both incidents, the question is begged, just what is going on with Jeanette's new place? And why is it that something unusual takes place during a break-in? She continues to share videos of her moving in journey, but thankfully, no new intrusions have occurred since then.
No way she didn't move out. There's no way. 2 people broke in and there's like weird ghosts. Oh my god, I would move out before I was even moved in. That is insane.
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Bro, that one I actually don't know if it's cap or not. Because some of these I feel like I'm definitely gonna say that's cap. But that one, that actually seemed legit.
A young girl is playing a game by herself when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her.
It looks like there's a person up there.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
What are we doing? Look, it looks like there's a person on top of whatever that is, doesn't there?
Although nothing is seen, she swears that she saw a face inside her bedroom. Apparently, this is what happens when you play the game that she was playing. It's called The Sky is Blue, and the objective of the game is to record a floating face on camera. Now, seeing how scared and shaken up she was, her parents deemed it necessary to ban her from playing the game inside the house. But despite this rule, she continues to play the game.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is like funny to the parents, but I'm telling you, as a child, you're gonna be scarred. Like that is a core memory that you will never forget. Wow. Also, what is this new freaky game that we're doing? What are like these? What are the kids doing today? What is this? This guy's a blue icy. I don't even want to finish it because it's gonna freak me out. I don't know if you guys ever played Bloody Mary, but that is when you would go in a bathroom, look into a mirror, turn the lights off, close your eyes, spin in a circle 3 times, and say Bloody Mary every time you spun the circle, and then you open your eyes and it would be there. Bloody Mary would be there in the mirror staring at you. I hate talking about scary things. It really freaks me out. If anything pops up here in the entire video, you have to comment when, where, how, why, and what it is. And if Bloody Mary just popped up, we're gonna have serious problems. Anyway, if you're playing this game, I feel like you deserve whatever happens. Unless it's like you get touched or something. That's not.
Having broken this rule, she wouldn't be the only one in her family to break it. Her older sister Vicky wanted to see what it was that freaked out her little sister when she played this game, so she plays it with her.
What do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
I'm just saying that seems pretty authentic. I have a pretty good like detector for inauthenticity. Meaning, I don't think this child is acting. I feel like it's pretty obvious when children are acting because parents will tell them to say like specific things and specific words. That seemed pretty authentic, and it's important to note that because I think that adds to the authenticity of the video, making sure that it is legit. And I think children do a terrible job of committing to bits and making things seem like they're real. And I'm saying, unless this child is an aspiring actress and a child prodigy, then it seems pretty good to me so far.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling and
That's what I did.
slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The kid seems legit, I gotta be honest. Though my only sus alarm is the older sister filming. That it seemed like she had a specific line she was trying to say.
The sky is blue.
Like before, nothing appears. But one night,
Oh, it
when
did look
Vicky
like something was
decides
in the
to play
window.
the game with every room inside the house, since no one else was home, this happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Wait, I don't see anything. I don't even see anything. Isn't the thing you're supposed to see like a face? That's what it was? You're supposed to see a
The
face?
sky is blue, and I see you.
I don't know if I want to watch. Oh my god. Okay, we're okay. I have really hate this a
The
lot.
sky is blue, and I see you.
Okay. Now you're making me mad. Now you're actually making me mad. How many times are we gonna do this?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
What is it? In the painting? Whoa. What? Was that not it? Oh. No, we're good. I gotta
The
relax.
sky is blue, and I see you.
Vicky was completely shaken up.
What was
by
that?
occurred inside
What even
the
was that? Is that a
bedroom.
spider?
Her chandelier had somehow
Oh.
detached itself from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, considering that the chandelier was securely mounted. The only way that it could have fallen, as she believes, was if the weight had brought it down. But even then, the fact that it happened right when she was playing this game is what freaks her out.
Alright, so for those of you asking, this is
Show
what
the ceiling.
fell- That game? Absolutely not.
Show the ceiling. Show the ceiling. We're not going to the next one, are we?
Whether a coincidence or not.
Where's the
sudden
ceiling?
falling of the
I gotta see, like, what is there, you know? I don't know, maybe someone's, like, holding it somehow and then they just drop it, but the happy birthday is in the way. I mean, it does look kind of legit, I can't lie. Like, it looks pretty good. It's not moving at all. I feel like if someone was just holding it there, there'd be like a little bit of dangling. It doesn't look like it's dangling at all. Look how easily it dangles. You see all the stuff, like, dangling on it? You see all that? And then, when we go to the actual video, is there any danglage at all?
falling of the black
It doesn't look like it.
fixture.
It
had
doesn't
sent her
look like there's
running in
any
panic frenzy.
danglage.
It's no wonder why
Whoa!
Vicky hasn't played the game since then. Now, it isn't sure if playing the game had anything to do with what occurred, but until more people share their experience playing the game,
Whoa.
this footage will continue to remain unexplained.
Dude, that is a chandelier where like any literal slight movement is gonna make all the stuff dangle on it. And I'm just saying, like, if someone dropped it or like was holding it from like, I don't know, afar somehow, with some contraption, maybe wiggling just a tiny bit and the whole thing would be wiggling. And it wasn't. Dude, I'm normally a huge time hater on these videos and I normally say every single one is cap. It seems so crazy to me that I'm about to say that I think was real, but I think that was. I actually think it was. Am I crazy? I don't know. I don't know. This is insane, though. What is happening?
In the following video, Diana Sudi and her brother are freaking out after seeing many police cars pulling up to their backyard.
One that now looks like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right.
Wait, they're just in their backyard. Whoa, what? There's like grass, like there's like fully in their backyard. So there's a truck and an RV.
All the policemen are checking out this trailer. Something about it must be worth examining because, as it seems, a lot of cops are going inside. According to Diana, the trailer belongs to her father and he's been renting it out to someone. However,
Hold on. This is so random. Does this not look like a face right here? Can anyone bro, that straight up looks like a face. Like there's a nose and two eyes and a mouth and bro, that is weird already. That is already so weird. What?
The trailer belongs to her father and he's been renting it out to someone. However, the person living inside has not left the trailer for more than a week, which is why the police are here. They're conducting a welfare check to see if the man inside is okay.
Why is there so many cops?
They discovered something rather unfortunate.
He's not coming out.
Oh no.
They're doing a check.
The man had passed away. Now it's worth mentioning that during this recording, Diana and her brother didn't know the man had passed. They were just recording all the commotion that was going on in their backyard. But as they got closer to the trailer, Diana captures something that she can't explain. The following is her footage. Watch closely.
Right there.
Scared me.
Wait, they're going up to Tom's place.
I didn't see anything.
So wait, you said the light wasn't off.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on.
Whoa, what was that? Whoa!
That's a lot of cops.
Whoa! There was a little human there! Wait, there was a little... Whoa! I'm getting the chills. Whoa, what is that? That's a shadow, it's a shadow! Sorry for yelling. I know it's annoying. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
What was Tom doing?
Bro, is that not a shadow?
You can check or something.
Surely that's just a shadow. It's gotta be a shadow, bro.
Neither Diana nor her brother had noticed
Here it is. Look, there's a cop right here. Is that not his shadow?
the small figure. They don't recall ever seeing the silhouette from the recording, which makes them think that it was never there to begin with. However, the video shows otherwise. Something was actually there, but for some reason, they couldn't see it in person.
Look, you can see these giant shadows from the cops. Like, clearly there's a lot of light coming from this side somewhere. But, I mean, the shadow of the kid does seem pretty irregular, but I don't know.
But of course, the strangest part about this is the figure itself. At some point,
look, it's
the
still
figure
there, it's still
disappears
there.
behind a policeman.
See, that is weird. This one's weird. What is that?
That's a lot of cops.
What is that?
To Diana,
No, that's weird. I thought this shadow could be this guy standing still right here, right? Maybe? I mean, no, that's still kind of weird because you can see his legs all the way down here. It's not like his legs are connected and then drags all the way out. Bro, what is that?
Explain why the silhouette was completely elusive to them. Now, while this whole incident creeps her out, it doesn't compare to what happens when she and her father decide to go inside the trailer a few days after this occurrence. But Diana regrets helping him because, while checking it out, this happens.
Oh my god, it's haunted.
Oh. You brought your phone?
Yeah.
Why is she filming and breathing like she just ran a marathon, though? I'm just saying, sus alarms. I'm not trying to make fun of her or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's sus that she's already trying to, like, if you're breathing heavy into the phone, like, I feel like you're trying to create an atmosphere that is already scary. Like, you're hyperventilating and making it seem like it's already scary. She don't even know what's in there. Why is she breathing heavy already?
Hey.
Get ready. Could be a little smelly.
Okay.
Are they allowed in there? Wait, they said that's... Wait, whose is this again? I forget. Not their dad's.
Oh my goodness.
Are they allowed in there?
Oh, great. Oh my god.
It seems weird that she's filming.
Jeez. Oh my god. What was that?
dang
A lifeless crow suddenly falls out from an open cabinet, scaring the living daylights out of Diana.
Oh,
Although not sure how it just
crow?
suddenly fell out, she has no words for what she finds while being inside the trailer. What she uncovers
Oh my God,
has
it's
left her
a lot
beyond
of wine.
spooked.
And,
Watch.
and a lot of alcohol. But it's gross in there. But how is there a dead crow just like attached to the ceiling?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh.
He starts to go off. Whoa, 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 whoa. What toy is that? Hold on! What is this guy into? Why is he doing this? Whose grandpa was this?
Wait. Did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, down before.
Bro, find the toy! Bro. What?
While it may seem like nothing significant, these handprints are the reason why Diana hasn't been able to come back to this trailer. It didn't immediately click for her, but after going home and watching this video, she quickly sent it to her brother, who then told her exactly what she was thinking. While looking back at the video she took days before,
I don't get it still, what?
She couldn't help but notice the size of the figure. Its stature is similar to that of a child's.
Nah, stop.
Could it be, as
I got
Diana
the chills.
thinks, that the figure may have been the spirit of the man's child? Given what occurred on this night, she feels that its appearance was unlikely to be a coincidence.
What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, down before.
Bro, I can't take this serious with that noise, bro. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the guy's child. Yeah, his son died, and he was 6 years old. He died of cancer, of colon cancer, and he was 8. Like, why? What is going on? What is going on? Somebody explain.
Long time ago.
As with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not something paranormal was captured. But for now, this video remains a mystery.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about this one. The crow is what's really throwing me off. What? How is there a crow that falls from the ceiling? How is it on the ceiling and it's dead? It's not like there was a crow in it and it flew away. How do you get strapped onto the ceiling in the first and then fall and then it's not like there's no landing area. Like, yeah, crows can fly, but they can't. They're not bats. They don't hang upside down like a bat do. They don't die and then fall onto the ground from the ceiling. That's not what crows do. I hated that one. I'm gonna just say it wasn't real because I don't want to believe it was real. I'm a hater. God.
Now, this next video was submitted to me by Rachel K, who works at a retirement home where something very strange was recently caught on camera. The story goes that a few days ago, a cleaning crew was sent to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to clean up the rooms, but most importantly, a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. So as requested,
a pile of cat litter that a child accidentally dropped while visiting their grandma. What? What is that sentence? Can you have cats in a nursing home? A grandchild is bringing their grandma cat litter for their cat in a nursing home? All right, sorry. Let's just pretend that's normal. Oh no, that's normal. That's very normal.
They cleaned up the second floor, but right when they were halfway done cleaning up, this happens.
Yeah, this vegetarian. Vegan will be like, no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be...
I'm not the only one that heard that.
I'm not the only one that heard that, right? Okay, genuine question though, why are they all together? I've never seen a cleaning crew that just like stands in a circle and watches one guy clean. Normally they're all like spread out doing different chores activities. Sus alarm.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and like... Oh, get the f*** up!
I'm still looking at the hallway though. That can't be it. Oh god, it's zooming in. Huh? The cat litter. Whoa. Is there a football? There's a footprint. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Out of nowhere, what looks like footprints suddenly appear on the carpet. No other footprints appear anywhere else, except here. This is interesting, considering the color of the prints. They look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. Seeing how close it is to the cat sand, it doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet had set foot on the powdery substance. But the question is though, just how exactly did a pair of footprints appear without there being someone present? Earlier, the group had heard a strange noise from down the hall. Then moments later, they rush out in a panic frenzy after hearing a loud noise. Rachel K., the person who sent me this, thinks that the noise had some connection to the footprints. After all, the second floor of this retirement home is thought to be haunted. Whether or not this explains the footprints remains inconclusive, but as with most videos, you be the judge. How exactly did the footprints manifest on the carpet?
Okay, a couple things. I feel like most security cams don't have sound, audio. I'm not saying that makes this legit or not. I'm just saying it does seem weird. Also, the footprints could easily just be editing. Like that is easily editingable to get a footprint there and a footprint there. Lastly, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. How, like, even if there is a footprint, right? Like, let's say there's a ghost that walks into the cat litter and then takes another step and makes a perfect footprint, by the way. The only way that would make sense if that's paint, okay? Not cat litter. I have had my fair share of stomping in cat litter. That is not how it sticks to your foot. Anyway, also, on top of that, why would it like gradually appear? Why is it slowly appearing? No, if you take a step, bang, you took your step. You don't gently like, you know, it's bang and bang. Unless this is like some foot fairy ghost, it doesn't make any sense why they appeared in that fashion. Then what? Okay, did no one take pictures of it after also? Like when they came back up to clean it again, did no one go, oh, there's footprints here, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Like, why is this the only source of evidence that we have? Oh my God. Number 4, I gotta say, the first couple, I'm pretty convinced.
Now, the following video comes from a brother and sister known as Josh and Crystal, who were staying over at a hotel where apparently something happened that neither of them could put into words. It goes without saying, but what happened on this day inside—
It goes without saying. I don't know why I made that noise.
Their hotel room continues to keep them up at night.
It's okay. I can see you. Come to me.
Oh. Hey, yo.
Are you a little boy?
Oh, hey, yo. What is she saying right now?
It's okay. Come here. It's okay.
Now, while it may seem like nothing much, the rest of the video is what many viewers can't stop talking about. Keep in mind that Crystal thinks the shadow is that of a little boy. Even though nothing about it immediately yells it's a small child, past experiences with the paranormal have led her to believe that this was the spirit of a kid. Viewers, however, couldn't see why she would think this, but after looking closely and noticing a certain detail, they see it. This is what was caught.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's going like back and forth. Is he moving? Is he moving?
I can tell by the 18 different bracelets she has on that she's definitely into paranormal stuff.
It's okay.
No. Come back. Come back.
Where?
No, you come back. Go straight. Look straight. Towards me. No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Needless to say,
what?
Both siblings were utterly spooked. A full-body shadow figure of a little boy seemingly comes out of the bathroom.
hold on. Sorry, I just got to process real quick. Hold on. Sorry for pausing the video. I'm sorry. All right, I'm good.
Where Josh and Crystal were filming. What was thought to be outside was actually inside with them. The little boy, as they believe, was something beyond explanation. But they're not as spooked by this, considering that the hotel they were staying at is well known for having paranormal occurrences. As they state, this wasn't the only unexplainable thing that happened to them while being there. In fact, they have more footage of other paranormal occurrences that took place at this hotel, which they plan to release real soon on their channel. So if you're interested, be sure to check out their page. But for now, I'll leave it to you to decide as to what exactly was caught on camera.
Okay, so many questions, and I feel like it's so debunkable. First of all, the entire time, they're looking at this shadow right here and saying that that is a little boy. The shadow that ends up moving is not even the shadow. So how on earth would they ever have known in the first place that there would be a little boy that walks across the entire door? It's a completely different shadow that ends up walking across. Why would they think that at all? Also, the shadow is coming from inside. Like they said, it's coming from inside of the bathroom, which is behind them, which means they easily could have had a little boy with them and have him walk behind them and cast a shadow. Although she isn't casting a shadow. I don't know. It could just be some little light trick that they're doing. I would also like to see more, like spin the camera. Let me see the rest of the bathroom. Go walk outside. Like, let me see how the shadows are operating. If all we're working with here is shadows, it's just so many red flags. I don't think this one is real.
What exactly was caught on camera?
Yeah, I just, there's no way I can believe that without more evidence. Okay, I don't need the scary sound effects.
Now this next video comes from Jordan.
I don't need that.
Who was home alone when she took this video. It's late at night, and she's watching TV while sending Snapchats to her friends. This is something that she often does, especially when she doesn't have any company at home. Her apartment can sometimes feel creepy when no one else is around.
I mean, if this is a picture of her apartment, that is one of the creepiest apartments I've ever seen in my life.
So understandably, she talks to friends via Snapchat to feel less alone. But after sending some videos to them, a friend notices something strange in one of her snaps. The following is what she caught without noticing. Take a look.
I didn't see anything. What? To the right?
As it seems,
okay.
She wasn't alone.
Whoa.
Or at least, not to her knowledge.
Whoa.
Initially thinking she was just seeing things, she now sees that it wasn't just all in her head. Someone or something was actually inside her apartment.
I mean, could that just be the iPhone camera having a little mishap because it's so dark back there? Sometimes, you know, the blacks like blend in with other blacks and then it kind of just does weird things. Okay, example, I mean, this isn't the exact same thing, but look at my camera. Look what it's doing to this light. In real life, that light looks perfectly fine. In real life, it looks perfectly fine. On camera, though, it's like the shutter speed of the camera isn't able to adapt and adjust to like lights and dark lights and light lights too well that it sometimes casts like weird things happen. I gotta admit though, that light that it did make in this scary video did seem very suspiciously humanoid-y.
It's hard to see unless you look closely, but zooming in, you can see what looks like a shadowy mass making its way from one room to another. It happens quickly, but if you slow the footage, you can tell that something large is moving. As someone in the comments noted, whatever this is looks like it's hunched over while moving stealthily across the apartment.
Maybe it's Catwoman.
Whether a person
Meow.
or thing,
Sorry
it did not
for
want
that.
to be seen, or at least it seems like that. While not much else is known about this footage, or if Jordan has caught anything else in her apartment, the video on its own is pretty creepy. So then, just who or what was seen inside Jordan's apartment? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, man, that's weird. That is weird. That did look like a Snapchat, though. At first, I thought he was going to show it in, like, full 1920 by 1080, but it did actually look like a Snapchat. And I don't know. Yeah. You can't edit Snapchats that good, so. That seemed like a legit video, but I feel like it could have just been a recording mishap. I'm a hater. I am a hater. Let me know if you think I'm wrong.
On August 14 of 2015, a fire breaks out inside a school building.
Oh my God, it's a
firemen arrive on the scene,
fire.
while people who live near the school take out their phones to record the raging inferno before them.
That is a crazy fire. I've never seen a fire that big in my life.
The school in question is known as Red Crow Community College, and apparently, on the same day the fire took place, something strange was caught on camera. Now, some reports indicate that the fire was started by an arson who has not been identified to this day. Others, however, say that the fire was caused by electrical issues. It's unclear what started it, but this ambiguity is what makes the following video even creepier. The person who sent me this writes that the school used to be a boarding school for children of indigenous tribes. However, many of these kids lost their lives at school as a result of disease outbreaks like measles and meningitis. For this reason, some believe the school grounds are haunted, which might explain what was captured according to them. The video's quality isn't exactly HD since it was taken many years ago, but the following is what was caught outside the school building during the fire.
I thought it was nighttime during the fire. Bruh. What? What is that, an eel? What, an eel just emerged from the school? Like a ghost eel? What is that? Ew.
It now becomes clear as to why this person was already recording the spot. They had probably already seen the white figure appear before this video.
Bro.
Now at first glance, the pale shape looks like a stream of smoke, but then moments later, the white silhouette begins to move in such a way that makes it seem as though it's alive. Even weirder is that during this time, winds were picking up speed. So if this had been smoke from the fire inside the building, then naturally, it should have been carried away by the winds. But that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but the winds could have been blocked by that back wall, or this wall here. Could have been. Could have been.
Instead, it slithers back into the building in a fluid-like motion, just like a snake.
I don't know, bro. That looks like smoke to me, if it's anything.
As to what exactly was captured.
I don't know. It's also weird.
This video has yet to be explained.
Man, I mean, if it was smoke, it would go out and go straight up, wouldn't it? That's what smoke does. Bro, what the heck is that? What even, like, what do I even say? I'm just saying, if this stuff is real, incredibly creeped out, and I guess I have to start believing in some sort of paranormal activity. That's crazy, dude. All right, here we go. Number 1.
Now, this last video comes from a concerned mother who caught footage of something that took place inside her son's bedroom. It was recorded on a security camera on March 27 of 2025 when her son was taking a nap. She believes that what was captured had something to do with the recent renovations that she's been doing to her house. As she states, "We must have disturbed something during renovations." The following is what was caught.
Okay. So far, there's just a cat.
Natalie, the mother of this child, is at a loss for words for what was captured.
That was
in this
a weird
footage.
reaction.
Her son was pulled off the bed. Although it isn't obvious as to what had tugged on her son's leg, it's evident that the cat had sensed or noticed something, because only moments after leaving, this happens. What happened here is no doubt pretty weird, but it's important to note that a certain detail has led viewers to question the footage itself. For one, it is strange how the child seems to move in a sped-up motion while the rest of the video plays normally. While it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence, viewers aren't really sure what to think. However, the mother has provided a screen recording of the footage playing in real time from the Ring app itself, which completely rules out the possibility of this being edited. If that's true, then this definitely makes what was captured pretty strange.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's evidence. I don't know if I actually want evidence in these videos, though. I know I do say that I want them, but I don't know if I actually want them, because if I actually get them, it's just 10 times more scary. I will say, one thing, though, that makes me actually believe that this is real, too, is that the kid, it looks like he gets pulled downwards. My first thought was, okay, the kid just had a nightmare. He, like, kicked his leg up and then, like, fell to the side. There's a lot of times I wake up in the middle of the night and I jump, you know, I go, wah, wah, don't touch me, stop touching me. That's sometimes how I wake up. But when that happens, you know, I'll have like an arm shoot out this way, a leg shoot out that way. And so that's the first thought I had about this kid. However, if you look at it like where his head is now to where it finishes, you can see he gets pulled downward, and that does not happen. At least I've never been pulled downward when I wake up. Like, what? Watch, see.
Further info or
he clearly gets dragged. The only way that, like, he would move that way if he didn't get dragged is if he's, like, pushing with his arms. Like, if he's pushing. I do want to watch it one more time. Watch his, like, right arm that's under his head. See if he, like, pushes himself down. If he doesn't, then, like, that's gotta be legit. It has to be.
Pretty strange. Now, no further info
I don't know, dude.
Since then. But until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay. I I gotta see it one more time. I know like it's the end, but I'm sorry. I gotta see this one more time. Does he push himself down?
Well, it could be that this was just part of the paranormal occurrence.
I'm gonna play it real slow too.
Viewers aren't really.
Is he pushing himself down? No. Did you see his right arm? His right arm was tucked the entire time. Bro, what? Oh no, I hate this. I don't even know if I want to go to bed anymore. I don't even want to go to bed anymore. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. I don't like this. I don't like any part of this. But if you guys enjoyed any part of this, you know what to do. Make sure to leave a like and let me know what other videos you want me to react to. Hopefully nothing this scary ever again.